I apologize as a man for getting out of character. You touched me, man. You touched me deep. You touched me so deep it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Playing with my son, knowing that I'm vulnerable, know that I'm going through it right now. Knowing that it ain't the right time to be playing. But if you press charges, I understand. You want to see me in the can with my son, knowing that I had to come up with all this money to get my son out around here going through what I'm going through as I'm recovering, withdrawing, coming from what I'm coming from, going through what I'm going through. There was a better way you could have said it. You know what I'm saying? You scream, "Oh, you ain't did enough for your son. You ain't da 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 da." My brain didn't. My brain just recognized aggression. It's like, man, I've been in prison. You can't yell at nobody or talk crazy. Flight was right there. And as you was talking to me, I was having an out-of-body experience. I was already gone. My body, I was gone. I already was all over you while you was talking to me, while I was looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Was it cool? Of course it wasn't cool. And that's why it's not cool to work off emotions, or go off emotions. You know what I'm saying? I just had to go through everything in the world to come up with my son, Bond. You tell me, okay, Bond, everybody in the comments, oh, he'll be back in jail, and da 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 da. I did what I had to do as a father. If he failed, that's on him. I can't do nothing about that. It's the same thing I just said. These are the decisions and the choices that he make as an 18-year-old man. I promise that what I did, what my people did, or my peoples that came together to figure this out, to get my son out, talking about a lawyer, all that gotta be figured out. He just ain't sitting in there. I understand a lot of people like, you know, he ain't learned no lesson, let him sit. My people made me sit. I done cried and, grandma, they trying to kill me. I done made up all type of stories and I had to sit there. You know what I'm saying? And I got lucky sometimes I got probation. Sometimes I end up having to go to prison. But I put it in God's hands with my son, but this a crazy looking case. So he could fight the case on the street, you know, who knows? Might gotta go to prison, might don't. Might get probation, might be there. We never know. We can hope for the best and expect the worst at all times. But that's what you did with your son, huh? You went and bond your son out. Different type of fathers. I'm a different type of man. You a different type of man. You believe in what you believe in. I believe in what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, when he come home, he can sit down, get his mind right, and realize that these people can snatch your freedom at any second. And you have no control. Just like I ain't had no control. You had control over me and made me attack you. You made me attack you because I couldn't have no self-control. Because I'm losing my mind, being hurt, feeling like I failed my son. Did I really fail my son? Yeah, I was absent in the streets. But did I make it up? Did I make it better? Could I give him everything he wanted in life? Of course not. It ain't about the wants, it's about the needs. Do I show tough love? Of course I show tough love. When you make the decision to be what you want to be and do what you want to do, you handle that on your own. When I ain't like what my parents bought me, I wouldn't have figured out money on my own, which he did. When I ain't like what they was doing, I did what I did, behind their back, and that's what he did. So, that's what kids gonna do. It's only as so far you could do for a kid, and so far you could go. Got his own brain, his own mind, his own thoughts, his own everything. Going to jail, he doing his own time. I can't do it for him. I brought him to this world. You saw what I've been through. And I'm correcting my wrongs. Getting baptized, doing this, changing, and being a better person. The devil is attacking me. He coming for me. Cause he know that I'm overcoming this shit. You know I'm overcoming this shit. You wanna see me fail. But I'm not failing. I'm not failing. I know I ain't failed as no father. I know I ain't no failed father. I do what I can, when I can, however I can. As a man, with no help, I figure it out. Taking care of multiple kids. $30,000 bond, cool. 30,000 on a 200K bond, 15%. 15% of 200,000 is 30,000. And that got made. Salute and love. How it happened. No matter how it happened, it happened. Even my son don't like me, whatever. You don't like me, I'm still gonna do what I gotta do as a man, as a father. And the internet can't take that from me. You can't. Y'all gonna talk, a kid gonna be a kid. I posted a video of him being a 17-year-old kid at the time. That's what kids do. They influence, see rappers, life, they wanna do the same thing. They think it's cool. People talk about me like a dog all the time. 607 up, you want me in jail. Well, send them. I'll do my time like a man and I ain't gonna cry about it. But as a man, I apologize for what I did, because I was wrong. But you was wrong for antagonizing me the way you did. But I'm taking accountability as a man for what I did. Not what nobody else did, not even for what you did. You could cry about it. That's the same way as a woman. You know you was doing shit and when a nigga, you know you caused that. Should have left that man alone. You kept yelling, telling me this, da-da-da-da. You don't care about your son? We'll bond him out and do this. You can't, you ain't dead. You know that make me feel? You trying to belittle me on camera? What? Shit ain't cool. Shit ain't cool. And me jumping up and getting out of pocket ain't cool neither. The whole situation bogus. And we business partners. The crazy part is people be like this. You know, we really in contract business partners like 50 and, who was that? 50 and The Game. They still had to come do songs and work together even though they wasn't talking. Because it was business. Me and 607 Unc still got shows together that's in contract. So we still might have to sit on our own podcast and fake it. Knowing that he trying to get me locked up. Knowing that I was wrong for getting on his helmet. Knowing that he wrong for what he said. But we still got shows that's in contract. So I don't understand that. So y'all like, oh, y'all running a play. How are you back on the show? Business. This is business. This ain't no, we just shoot when we shoot. We got TV shows on these networks. But my son be home soon. 607, I'll see you soon. The world, hey man, I'm only King Yella. You know what I'm saying? I'm only me. Either you gonna like me or you gonna hate me. Either way, I'm still gonna be me. It's your boy King Yella. Like, comment, subscribe, share. It's raps. Y'all have a blessed day. You heard?